It's Michael Parker here. Welcome back to Joint Venture. In this episode, we're going to be talking about this idea of bridging the gap. We've got a situation where entrepreneurs in the cannabis and industrial hemp sector need capital, but there's still a bit of a stigma attached to it in some areas from people who can supply the capital that they need. So our guest today that we're going to be talking to, Justin Braune, he is on the advisory board of Northbud. Are there particular areas of the industry that you guys are more interested in than others?
Certainly. Something that has IP, intellectual property, something that is unique and can't easily be replicated. So I can go out and buy the best greenhouse, and I can buy the best nutrients, all organic, top of the line everything, but that grower that has the experience fighting, aphids or fighting, PM or some other type of thing, and he has his own special recipe to combat it.
Like
that's
an intangible.
Yeah. But in the case of one of our last investments made by Science, they have actual patents on thin film, oral thin film technology. They have patents on encapsulation, and they have 66 years in the technology worth of experience. You can't replicate that. Not only do they actually have issued patents, but just the industry experience. There's only a handful of people that have this technology. That's something that is attractive to us. That's why we put over 7 figures into that company, because they can scale, because they can bridge the gap of state and country by licensing technology. The cultivation, you're kind of confined to your state. Same with manufacturing. Basically, everything in cannabis outside of some type of IP is not scalable right now.
What is this Northbud Farms project? What is this?
This is actually pretty exciting. It is it's a cultivation. We're in discussions with Made by Science to manufacture some of their technology and have early access to it up in Canada. Particularly their mix, which is encapsulated free-flowing powder THC, but it brings stability, integrity, homogeneity to any type of edible or baked good. So that's part of the plans right now. But it's going to feed Tetrabiopharma in some of their endeavors. We have strategic relationships that make this more than just a farm.
That sounds good. In the remainder of 2018, listen, you've got your hands in a lot of pies. I can see that. And we didn't even get to talk about Made by Science, but that was covered in one of our other shows. What's on the radar for you personally and for your company for the remainder of 2018?
I hope to be public by summer at Made by Science. I hope that we'll be trading on the CSE. We looked at an RTO, or reverse takeover, and we looked at just starting fresh, and we've decided to IPO and start fresh. So we're just selecting, which investment bank we're going to work with, and who some of our strategic capital partners are going to be, and what our final valuation is going to be, what the share price, the whole gamut. We're deep in the trenches of that as we speak, and I hope to be listed and trading by the summertime.
That's a pretty bullish, bright. What do they say? Future so bright, need some shades or something? I mean, that
sounds appropriate.
Yeah, I mean that's fantastic. Justin, thank you for joining us here today.
I appreciate you having me. This is great.
Yeah, this has been a great conversation, and I'm learning more. Our audience is learning more. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here on Joint Venture, I hope that you'll let us know. I hope you'll let your friends and family know, other growers, other operators, anybody even tangentially related to it, or maybe they just want some additional information. I hope you'll pass this along. My name is Michael Parker. This is Joint Venture. We thank you for watching. Until next time, we're out.